I'm Professor Pi. Welcome to my daily mathematical adventures. Hey, don't forget me. I'm Cowboy Rufus. I'm your favorite student. Today we're talking about the area of a parallelogram. And you've dealt with parallelograms before in elementary school. You've found the area and perimeter of a square and the area and the perimeter of a rectangle. So most of this will be review. This is the perimeter and area of parallelograms, G.co.1, G.c.1, and GPE.6. I can find the area of a parallelogram, square, and rectangle. I can find the perimeter of parallelogram, squares, and rectangles. My video will go right here when we're done with it. In the meantime, I've given you 3 other videos. If you don't learn anything from mine, look at those 3. The area of a parallelogram is base times height. The area of a rectangle in elementary school was length times width. The area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. Obviously, a triangle is half a parallelogram. So we're going to try and use these words, base and height, rather than length and width. But you still know that there's a formula from elementary school for the area of a rectangle is length times width. In a square, the length and the width are the same. So it doesn't really matter which one is first. If the square is 7 by 7 by 7 by 7, then its area is 49, 7 times 7. And its perimeter would be 28, 4 times 7. The perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2W. The perimeter of parallelogram is the same thing. It's 2 times the base plus the height. In this particular equation, this example here, I have 8 and 15. The area is 8 times 15. Get your calculator out. I think that's 120, but you better check my math. This rectangle is 3 by 5. What's the area? The area is 15. What's the perimeter? 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5, which is 16. So the area equal 15, and the perimeter equal 16. This is a case where the perimeter is bigger than the area. Some of those questions they ask on the ACT ask if you can have area smaller than the perimeter, area equal to the perimeter, and area smaller than the perimeter. This is a perfect example. A 3 by 5 rectangle, 3 times 5 is 15, but 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 is 16. The area of a square, in this case, I already told you the square was 7 by 7, so the area is 49. And of course, the perimeter is equal to 4 times 7, which I think if you'll look at your calculator is a 28. Now, the area of a parallelogram is base times height. The perimeter is 2 base plus 2 height, which is the same thing as you had in elementary school. They called it length times width, or they called it S squared. I don't care which of these 3 equations you use because they're all the same. The way this is set up is we're going to have a test shortly on just triangles. Then we're going to have a test shortly on just squares. I've given you some IXL down here at the bottom. It's below your grade, but we'll work up to your grade level. So start there and we'll come up. Thanks for watching another Professor Pi video. Yeah, y'all come back tomorrow. Cowboy Rufus and Professor Pi will teach you something new.